full screen, you son of a bitch. Thank you. Okay. Hello, Worldwide Web. I'm Dr. Shado, the internet personality best here, and welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. Now, AMD Software Adrenaline Edition. Gonna go away. Thank you very much. Alright. Logged in, I see a black screen. This is fantastic. Usually I see stuff and then I say continue and oh, it's just dark. Okay. Yeah, since I set my monitor up more for actually being able to play the console stuff, like pass through the Elgato and stuff, I had to change the darkness and such on the central monitor. And now everything on the PC aspect is a lot darker than I'm used to. On your end, it should all look about the same. But for me, everything really dark. I can't see shit. I can see my phone. Was a light T for torch? No, T is for talk. L for light? There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, harvest 2 black-tailed deer in Balmont. Wow. It's gonna be a bit of a ask. What's the direction of the wind? Wind is blowing west. Of course it is. Why the wind's always blowing like I've been trying to. Last time I was trying to work my way that way. You see, that's where I was last time when I quit. Over there, way over there, not over here. I was over there. But like I'd like to see about getting to that, just to get that taken care of. Hello, TJ Schneider. Hello. Nice and relaxing tonight. In theory, like I started about an hour and a half late, but see the reason for that is because I had to do a grocery run, and I still don't have my car in order, so I need to rely on others for transportation. I gotta work with their thing, and that's how we managed to fit it into everyone else's schedule is me to go shopping an hour later than intended, which also meant me feeding the animals and feeding Charlie an hour later than intended. And then I also had to eat. And so it was a grocery walk. No. It took the truck. It's just, honestly, would have taken longer if I had started an hour earlier for groceries and had to walk and picked up all that I did because $355.92. Does it say the total number of items? God dang. I swear this should say the total number of items, but I don't know. It's just, Jesus Christ. That's not a very long receipt for $350.
I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now.
Cat and dog. Oh, absolutely. Lou needed another package of her dinner, and unfortunately, one thing I picked up was some beer, because that hasn't gone up in price too much, which tells you that they weren't sorry. This guy's like, hey, could you fucking turn that light off? I'm trying to sleep. I can't see a damn thing. I cannot see a fucking thing. Is this what everyone else was seeing on their screens when I was streaming? Because on my other monitor, I didn't mess with the brightness settings on that. I can still kind of see. Over on OBS, on the OBS window. But here, I can't see shit. I'd have to turn off, like, the other monitors and the lights. Then maybe I could be able to see. But as it stands, I can see those mountains. There are bushes. Yes. There's supposed to be a deer somewhere. There's a cat ass right here. Now we got the little cutout right there. I could turn the cutout off because I don't think that really makes much difference in the Hunter. I could just cancel out that. What was that? A twig. Ah. That twig looked an awful lot like a deer. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. To Yingling. Okay, now we hunt. Oh man. Still. I was looking over like what can I stream tonight that I haven't streamed in a bit of time, and it's actually been a bit longer than I realized since the last time I went hunting. Yeah. Repurchased Max streaming, and they got some of the best DC animated movies. Really, they got Mask of the Phantasm on there. This guy trying to bone in the middle of the night. I mean, hey, nature calls when nature calls. That's a good direction, but I'm going to have to play on the OBS window because I can't see shit on my actual window. This guy going to be all pissy if I start shining a light on him while he's trying to bone. Hey, the deer's always doing mating calls left and right. The deer ever actually boning each other? Can you actually walk in on a deer, like, doing a deed, and, like, shoot one of them? And then that shows up on the trophy, like, this is the position they were in when they died. That rock looked an awful lot like a deer, didn't it? So far, I had the Flashpoint Paradox. It's a good Batman Superman movie. Justice League Dark was really cool. Alright. The hell is that? You got aliens out here? We got aliens out here. Aliens are living in cabins. They're already setting up settlements. That hill looked an awful lot like a deer, didn't it? I need to continue on towards my goal. Can't be distracted. I've got a long walk ahead of me. So, may as well keep on trekking. Is it possible to skip time in this? Because it'd be nice to get to the day. I don't think it's possible. Nope. Attraction chance of scent lore. Ooh. I can put on some cologne. It literally turns it into Axe body spray. Yeah. Real quick, let me just go in and... Let's see, turn that off. Oh, no, not that. Yeah. Just the little square around me. Turn that off. There we go. We don't need the extra little bit of HUD in the corner here, because it ain't no HUD to see. That's not part of this game. Ah. Hello, a really fat cat. Just playing some Hunter Call to the Wild. It's a nice late stream, and as such, it is dark as hell. How the hell you know, like, hey, I'm like, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. I'm just here, just steering it up, and he there screaming in the middle of the night. Like, what time is it? What time is it? How do I take my tab? It is about 20 o'clock. It's only like fucking 8 p.m.? It's this fucking... What the... When the hell are we hunting? January? What the fuck is this shit? Hello, New Gen Basket. Hello. It's a great stream so far. It's like pitch black. Whole way. But if I turn on my light, these guys I'm hunting get really angry at me. Or do they? He doesn't seem to be responding to that. I'd assume they would. No night vision goggles? Unfortunately, no. The various things you have access to. Night vision is not one of them. I got this light. He's not yelling at me right now, though. I'm wondering if they actually don't yell at you for the light, which would make it really silly, considering you need the light out to see the tracks at nights. So that gives a value to not having the light out if they can't, if they do see the light and run away because of it. But if they can't see the light, if we're going full Redfall on this, then there's no point to ever not have the light on. But I don't know. I'm not exactly a successful hunter in general, so it's really hard to gauge. Weird vibe game. I'm just killing everything I find and hearing voices in my head congratulating me for killing the things that I find. Come to think about it, yes. How was my day? Expensive. Went to the grocery store. You'd think that's a joke, but I got the receipt right here. It's $355.92. Save money, live better. Ain't doing neither of those things. What the hell are you talking about? Could have sworn Deer was yelling at me from here. Hello, Blame Josh Gaming. Hello, hello. Now, where the heck did he? He was yelling at me earlier, like, "Hey, get out of here." Am I just imagining the deer?
Attempted murder!
I'm trying, but I'm failing badly. Hello, Brody Darnell. Hello. Yeah, grocery prices are just ludicrous. Yeah. I know, it always goes up, but man, it's been going up in a hurry. Like, I feel, like, ecstatic when I find something that's priced just slightly higher than it was a couple of years ago. I'm like, oh boy, that's almost a deal. Hell yes. Warning call 50 meters away. I still got my light out. I'm just trying to see. Is he... I should be able to get a note that I can hear them fleeing if they run away. Eggs have gone down? That's true. Eggs were a lot higher not too long ago. Eggs still are higher than they were, like, 4 years ago. But they're only slightly higher than that now, instead of just frickin', like... Ah! Problem with the cat is you have 5 and two little piggies, hence the $30 a year. I had to get Tara her canned food. She really likes canned food. Tara likes seafood-flavored pate. So I don't got to worry about gas prices right now. It's waning. Oh. Yours will not eat gushy food, just kibble. That's Dobby. Dobby really doesn't like wet food. Tara loves this stuff, so it's really easy. I can just put her food right next to his, and I don't have to worry about him trying to steal her food. But Dobby really likes kibble. Dobby was stealing Lou's kibble earlier. Now, that's the kind of the problem, is Dobby is a big, fat, fuzzy cat, and he is also quite rude. So, Lou was still, like, puppy when she walked over here, and so Dobby was already bullying her from a very young age. Hey, wait. What sparkles in motion need banned? What's going on? What's going on, Nugent Basky? I just see sparkles. Hello, sparkles. I'm sorry I'm late, but all's well that ends well, and I'm streaming. Yay. Where the heck? Wasn't there a guy, like, right here? Yeah, a guy, like, right here. Oh, my God. Please tell me that got him. Please tell me. I mean, that had to have... Oh, don't tell... Are you serious? Come on! No organs hits? What, I shoot him in the fucking ear? Okay, we're leaving his ass. God damn it. And take the high-powered thing and shoot him in the back of the head, blow his brains out. It's a female. It's not going to matter. You don't get a trophy from them anyway. I'm thinking like a gut shot would be terrible. Here, it's like, I'm wondering if the game is trying to teach me, nah, shoot them right up the ass. Shoot them right up the ass, because it's just such a terrible idea to go for a headshot. Cool, I got a shedding. Maybe I did. I just shot that antler off and it flew 50 feet in front, and I'm just like, there it is. Okay, yay, bye. Doomsy is a tiny runt and only eats at night, so I have to leave kibble out for him. Inky and Cyan girl eat a lot. Demon freaks out if the bowl's empty. Azakar just chills. Yeah. But Dobby earlier today, he was like I say, he really likes kibble. He was chowing down on Lou's food. Lou will not eat her food like right away. She'll give it time. She'll let it simmer. If it's just a straight plain kibble, she doesn't care as much about that. She'll eat it eventually when she gets hungry. It's not the stuff she really likes. But Dobby loves kibble, and Dobby was like, hey, you ain't eating that, I will. And then Lou was crying, because Dobby was just there, face in her bowl, taking big chonking dog kibble in his mouth and just chonking it down, just crunch. And she is sitting there crying because she can't push him out of the way. He's a jerk, and she is afraid of him. If he's laying in the door frame, she'll sit on the other side of the door and cry because she can't go through the door frame, because he's right there blocking the path. So, yeah, I had to... the black bear's running away. Oh well. I had to pick him up and move him out of the way so that Lou would feel confident enough and also feel scared enough that her food might not be waiting for her. Thus she went ahead and she ate her kibble. Yeah, her kibble getting low on that too. Not super low, it's still got probably at least 2 weeks worth. But yeah, I like having more if possible. Okay, we're in a sleep zone. You suspect Inky is eating Rocky's pedigree. He is indeed a piggy cat. Feed a cats manually or via an auto feeder? Feed them manually. Have a auto water thing. It's just one big water jug. Got the big tank on top, so drink it, and it's the water level in the tank goes down. The water level in the bowl goes up, and Only have to refill that every couple of days instead of several times a day with the little water bowl. Lou drinks a lot of water. Found your channel through the Freddy vs. Jason Summer Series, granted some years after they were uploaded, but you make some great movie reviews. Thank you very much. Currently working on a review of Killjoy 3. That was supposed to be up last month, as March of the Clowns is a thing that I'm supposed to do. But, yeah, mentally I've been in a pretty rotten spot for the whole year. So it's been a time. But I feel like I'm getting better. I was, no, it was recently, like earlier this week, I just saw a random post on Twitter, and it made me feel a lot more enthused to go forth and get the stuff done. Where it's just someone posting like, hey, this is how I feel when I realize that these people want me to fail. And it was Goku turning Super Saiyan on planet Namek for the first time. And I was like, yeah, fuck them YouTube bigwigs. Fuck them. I want to make some goddamn movie reviews. I got more of the script done, and I'm happy about that. Whew. Thank you, TJ Schneider. So I also have to look out for when she eats and how often. Auto feed and auto fountain, however, do bring her the puree to go with her meals. Alright. Tara likes a can a day if she can, but if she hasn't finished her can, I'm not gonna give her another one. Sometimes she's like, I don't like that flavor quite so much. I didn't feel like eating that, but you should give me more. And I'm like, no, you gotta finish what you have. That's the rules. It's the rules. I ain't giving you more till you finish what you got. Rest zone? What rests here? Mallard ducks. Oh. They don't seem to be that asleep. As a writer trying to get a book written, it matters if the quality is high rather than if it's on time. Yeah, but it really helps when it's both. But the best fuel for that is inspiration. And deadlines sometimes help, but that's... Oh, that's a dangerous game to play. Like, there are ways to use deadlines to tap into hyperfocus. But if you rely on that too much and you're burning too hot for too long, that is a way to go right into some burnout. We got some ducky ducks over here. Deadlines are more important if you actually want to make money. There's that too. Sometimes it helps to take some additional time to get something right. See, these are all good points. So one frustrating thing with the YouTube is, like, I feel like there used to be... I talked about this on an earlier stream, but I feel like there used to be the little tips and tricks, like how to work with the algorithm. What does the algorithm like? How do the algorithm like this or like that? How to best use your content in a way that the algorithm is happy with, that the algorithm likes. Anymore. There ain't a goddamn thing the algorithm likes. Not one single thing. I cannot tell you anything from the last 2 years of a little thing that the algorithm actually likes. all I have is things I've noticed of, well, this is something that the algorithm hates. They're going to demote you more for this, demote you more for that. There's a whole bunch of little arbitrary things that will just knock you down a peg. And the worst thing of all is it's all based on just YouTube's judgment, which it doesn't matter what the fuck you do, they're going to find a problem with it. You upload a video of you just talking to... I've done this. I've done this before. Like, other people have done it too, but I specifically also am one of the ones who have done this. You've heard about this a lot, and you're now hearing it from me, and it is firsthand. Just upload a video of you talking into the camera, and it'll get hit claiming that it's using copyrighted music, even though there's absolutely nothing there. That happened to me. That happened to a lot of people. And there's all kinds of things where it's just, it doesn't matter what you do, you're gonna get hit. And that's the problem, because if there's nothing the algorithm likes, and the only thing that happens is that here's various ways to knock you down a peg, then how the hell are you ever supposed to get any kind of traction on YouTube anymore? Anyway, I complained enough. Well, at least the duck sound seemed to have stopped. I guess I scared them off or something. They just left. Definitely a complicated subject in a way. You can't be George R.R. Martin and take 20,000 years to write a book, but you can't get something of quality out the door in a weekend. Yeah. Yeah. It's trying to find the right balance there, but it's really hard to find that balance when, like, I can sometimes get a video done quickly, and if there's anything wrong with that video, like, I put it up and I have a typo, I misspelled something, I misspoke, there's an editing issue, I have an extra frame where it shouldn't be, I got a specific factoid wrong, anything at all comes to light, and I will just feel completely crushed. And it's like, God damn it. Is that blood? Is that the thing I shot? Did it run through here? You still bleeding? Okay, the bear's warning me about this. Okay, he was bleeding a while ago. Out here. The need zone. Need zone for what? Moose. White-tailed deer. I'm tracking a blacktail. But it might be taking a nap over here. It might have bled its ass over here and is now sleeping. I might be able to finish the job. Shut up. Bear over there like, hey, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I do not believe there are secret cryptids in this game. It might be in some like DLC, but like base game, no. Can't imagine game developers all the differing parts of making something like that successful on time. Oh no, he's not asleep and he's dead! I did kill him! And I just so happened to trip across where he ended up. Awesome! Yay! Flesh, skull, jaw. Okay, so I broke their skull and their jaw. But I did. It was just a flesh wound. I just really fucked them up. And yay!
Pure evil.
Sorry about that. I'm happy. I actually get to. Boom! I got the monies. Nice. Got the money, got the XP. I thought I was gonna absolutely fail as a hunter, but nah. Took one shot so far in game, and I have scored me one deer. And did that actually? All right, that counted as one of the two black-tailed. That counted as one of the two black-tailed deer that I'm supposed to harvest for my little questy quest. Yeah, that gives me hope. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, wait. She's not drunk. She's dead! Dead? Well, I'd better get her to a cemetery right away. I just have... That might explain my reviews. I just have random movie trivia just running through my head 24/7. Prefer to hear your complaints compared to, example, IGN towards Stellar Blade. Fleeing. Tried to make many comments as possible. If anyone would like to play pretty girls in video games like Charlie, yeah, Charlie really excited. There's a lot of Charlie's been watching a lot of Stellar Blade streams on Twitch, and she's noticed. She's like, seems that a lot of the VTubers are really, really excited. Like more so than others. Like you get the ladies out there with the webcam, and it's kind of a toss up. Are they gonna be like, yay, go Eve, or are they gonna be like, this is problematic. This is for the male gaze, and but toiks. There are toiks. I can get me a toik. But when it comes to VTubers, the break is more like 9-1 or 19-1. But they're gonna be there like, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna be playing as a sexy bitch. Of course, also 9 times out of 10 said VTubers have a VTuber avatar that has big bouncy bazongases. So, you know, I guess it would probably seem a little strange if they were going around like that, like, there's a problem with the depiction of ladies in this game. Very excited for Stellar Blade, as am I. I mean, it's the one reason I got I'm happy to have my PlayStation 5 now. I got it because I was like, there's gonna be things that I want for PlayStation 5. Of course, it's gonna have its exclusives. And I'm gonna want at least some of them, so I need to get myself a PlayStation 5. So I got myself a PlayStation 5, and I've got an Xbox and I've got Game Pass, so I haven't really had a need to turn the damn thing on. And I've just been kind of sitting here looking at it. And I'm like, kinda. And right now, with money so tight, and it's like, I spent $500 on that thing. It doesn't feel great. But now I'm here like, oh boy, I got a PlayStation 5. I can play me some Stellar Blade when it comes out. And because that's literally the only thing I intend to do, and it's going to be for stream, I still have this right next to my computer in here. I still have my Xbox hooked up to the TV. But I'm ready with my PlayStation 5 for Stellar Blade. Have I killed a hare or rabbit yet? I believe so. I know I did way back when on Xbox. But I think when I was going around, like, last stream, I think I was going a little psycho. Little nutsos in the butsos. And I took out at least one rabbit. Just as I was passing by, like, rabbit! Boom! Shot it. And there we go. Tax deduction for work? Well, you see, the problem is, I can only do that if I make enough off Twitch to be taxed, which I'm gonna do this year. Therefore, I spent too much money. I bought the PlayStation 5 before this fiscal year, therefore I can't claim it on my taxes. I would have to have taxable income related to the purchase that year. Otherwise, yeah. Unless I was, like, going on my main channel and, like, reviewing the PlayStation 5. Like, I possibly could, maybe? I don't know. Kind of a weird thing to do. Especially if you're a film reviewer, and when the system hasn't really been out for very long. But And it's been out for longer now, but I mean, the year. Where's your toiky ass? I want toik. No, don't get up, get down. Get down. Get down with your bad self. Whew. It's an investment in joy and creativity. Yeah, I mean, but my whole thing is like this whole generation in gaming, this whole console generation, COVID really messed a lot of stuff up early on, and it's just been real slow going, waiting for it to really pick up. The PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series consoles really just kind of feel like PlayStation 4.5 and Xbox 1.5. It's just an extension of that generation. They're the Pro consoles. And there's people on Twitter trying to get excited over the idea of a PlayStation 5 Pro, and it's like, guys, let's have some games come out that actually use the hardware in the PlayStation 5 before we start declaring that we need a Pro. Like, it kind of drives me nuts because, like, it went through a lot of crap with all the people talking about a Switch Pro was absolutely going to happen. And I was there like, no, it's not. No, it's not. It makes no sense. And like, oh, but Pro consoles happen. It's like, it only ever happened in the 8th generation, which were released with, like, rather low-power consoles that focused on 1080p right before 4K became the standard. And they were caught with their pants down. They had these low-spec 1080p machines. So where the heck? I thought I heard some toik. Either way, the point I'm trying to make here is that hello bear. What? Oh, the toiky's running away. That sounded more like a bear. The hell kind of toik? I guess I found some toik poop. That's a big toiky. What the fuck? They fly now? They fly now. Well, point I'm trying to make. PS4 Pro and Xbox One X. That was, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One were not beefy systems when they launched. PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, on the other hand, were pretty decently spec'd for 2020. Like, yes, now it's 2024, but also, like, what reason would a PS5 Pro need to exist? Do they need to say, oh, it's more powerful than the Xbox Series X? Most people already believe the PlayStation 5 is more powerful than the Xbox Series X. Most games are focused on, like, optimizing for the PlayStation, and, like, there are a lot of games that do just run better on PlayStation than the Xbox as a result. So they don't need to win a power argument. The law of diminishing returns is still very much a thing. So the amount of hardware you'd have to put in a PS5 Pro to have any noticeable difference would easily put the price over $1,000. And that's with taking a hit on profit per sale. And that's when, economy's doing bad. Just the idea of going through all of this is like a really, really risky move, really not very good idea for next to no real world application. Like, oh, well, this game that used to run at an unstable 30 frames per second now runs at a stable 30 frames a second. Like, great. Oh, this game did run at about 1600p, and now it runs at 800p. 1800p. Good, it's better, but for Joe Blow Schmuck and fuck over in Walmart picking out the systems, that difference is so negligibly small that how can you justify spending twice as goddamn much for the system? It's all fake news to make you buy the next thing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Switch, the next Switch, whatever the hell Nintendo decides to call it. They're probably going to keep the Switch name. They tried to keep the Wii name with the Wii U, but then they were sure to try and scrub the Wii name from the Switch because it was tarnished. Like, keeping the PlayStation name has worked very well for Sony. Keeping the Xbox name, it hasn't really hurt Microsoft. The fact that they can't keep the number system straight hasn't been great. But, yeah, Nintendo's only kind of dabbled in keeping their names. They're not against it, but... So I assume that a new Switch is going to keep the name Switch. Like, from the DS, they went to 3DS, and then they kept, even though 3DS didn't do it as well, they kept the DS part for 2DS, and then there's new 3DS, new 2DS, and they just had all that. They kept the naming convention going there. Have a Switch OLED? I've heard the screen looks really dang nice on that. But yeah, Nintendo has a contract with NVIDIA, and NVIDIA has been making fantastic strides in regards to DLSS technology. Everyone knows NVIDIA DLSS, frame gen, all that fun stuff. So they got that technology just at the ready. NVIDIA has also been doing really good at very efficient power consumption, which is very important for a handheld. It's what they do. It's how they do it. The dang buns is running away. The buns runs. Get your bun back. Oh, how'd I miss? How did I miss? I am a terrible hunter. But, the NVIDIA has, a lot of stuff with that, and they've got a lot of stuff going on with their ARM architecture that they've been working on making even higher end stuff. Like, they've got some crazy technology out of NVIDIA. Now, something for Switch 2 would inevitably need to be something very stripped down, meant to run on like 1.5 watts, or 15 watts at most. But even then, current NVIDIA technology can do that really frickin' well. And that combined with the fact that the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X really have next to no games that actually push the hardware. It's all still PlayStation 4 and Xbox One titles. The fact that the Switch 2 would likely be at or slightly above 8th generation hardware levels, and that's not even taking into account the DLSS, the frame gen potentiality, the more advanced architecture. Just forget the straight brute strength speed of things. The more advanced, more efficient architecture. It's kind of like how, Luigi's Mansion 3 is kind of a looker on the Switch. It actually, that game is designed to just really utilize the hardware. And you could have some kind of situation like that with a Switch 2, with NVIDIA technology under the hood. That's really good. That's really good. Ah, shit, fuck. Ah, shit, fuck. Okay. Looks like I gotta go south to go around and get to the dang... Oh, man. Oh.
Well, shit.
Hellblade 2 is just confirmed to be 30 frames per second as well. Yeah, 30 frames on the Series X, so I'm likely going to be playing it at 30 frames, unless my PC can somehow handle it, but I mean, I tried with Starfield, and my PC could not handle Starfield, pushing it to 60 frames. But Hellblade 2 is more because it's an Unreal Engine 5 game, and that's... you use the more advanced stuff in Unreal Engine 5, and it tends to be a tougher call. But that's another thing where I've got a mid-range 2019 PC. I'm not so certain I'm going to be able to run Hellblade 2 at 60 frames, even only down to 1080p. So I might be streaming that from my Xbox, and therefore it'd be running at 30 frames. But, you know, I'm going to play it. I'm likely going to enjoy it. All the previews are saying that it plays very similarly to the first one, and I'm like, good. I liked that. It was a very nice experience. So yeah, you got the... As long as the story is well done. I presume it will be. They did a pretty good job with the, like with the first one, they consulted with a lot of people who have psychosis to properly represent it. So, unless the consulting firms became more consulting for a modern audience of people with psychosis, I wouldn't think that it would go, like... I think that I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. But that reminds me, like, with a lot of the consulting firm drama on Twitter right now and video games and such, ended up finding out that Forspoken was, like, a result of a consulting firm of people who were black, trying to tell them how to properly represent a black woman character, and I'm thinking, like, really? Because it's written like someone who has no fucking idea. It was really written like it was someone who has absolutely no clue, whose entire basis was just what they saw off of, like, 90s TV shows. And, you know, but then, you know, with the Insomniac leaks and some of the firms showing their consulting and stuff, it's kind of obvious that a lot of the people doing the consulting are only technically what they say they're consulting on. They, I mean, the people who were doing the consulting, they may very well have been black and female. But there is no way in hell any of them had any fucking idea what it's like to be a poor black female in New York City. Not a goddamn one of them. The most stereotypical bullshit-ass, like, safe and cute and cuddly and just fucking... Forspoken was such a disaster? Yeah. I mean, I don't gotta explain about the shortcomings. There's been... That's called fantasy. I mean, it's like you're supposed to have consulting so you can have a proper representation of something, and if you're consulting people who don't actually know what the fuck they're talking about, because I hate to break it to you, having certain genitals and having a certain skin color doesn't change your lived experiences. Unless, like, it doesn't tell you what it's like to be poor in New York if you've never been poor in New York. That's a thing that you are just not at all fucking knowledgeable about. It doesn't matter if the character who's poor in New York has the same skin color and genitals as you do. You have no fucking frame of reference to talk from, so you should not be consulting on that. I mean, they could have got some bums in New York. Just random-ass bums. And they probably would have done a better job with the consulting. I don't care what their skin color, what their genitals, as long as they were fucking poor and in New York, they would actually have something to fucking say. But like I said, it's just, it seemed so odd with the way it was written. Like it was someone who was just, whose only thoughts on that was like what they saw on TV and stuff, because it was just so distant from, like, I ain't live in New York. I've been fucking broke as shit for a long time in my life. I had been through a lot of dang stuff, and there are certain things that when you have no money that come up, like you don't have a giant collection of shoes. Even if they have like a big thing going on in the music videos where there's a big importance on the shoes, and even if there is a thing where people do pay respect to the shoes, you have like maybe 2 pairs at best. The ones you wear and your good pair. You can tell when things are written by rich kids or people who have been sheltered as fuck until they got a writing job. Yeah, that's really what it feels like. I just assumed that the people who wrote it just weren't even black. Well, finding out that they were is like, really? You had no goddamn clue. And I trust Eminem more, because at least he grew up on the fucking streets, okay? Ooh. Funny, Barrett, a character written without consolation, is a better character than Faye. Yeah, and which fucking journalist went off on a fucking tangent, wrote an article like, we need to have proper representation of black characters in Final Fantasy games that aren't just things like comic relief, like Barrett. It's like, you fucking think Barrett is just comic relief? My Barrett? Are you shitting me? Don't you say that about my Barrett. Yeah, Barrett went through some shit, yeah. Like, they all went through some shit, but Barrett went through a lot of shit. A lot of shit. I mean, so did Cloud. And Sephiroth. And Zack, can't forget Zack. Most people do, but I can't. Red 13, whew. Red 13. I kind of identified a bit with Red 13. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. I'm not a red cat monster. I can't. Or red tiger dragon, tiger cat lion monster. Well, I'm not an experimental like talking animal. Therefore, I can't identify with Red 13's story. He has to be a long-haired, scrawny guy from Vermont. Stop caring about what IGN says. Their takes are always a bit off. Yeah. I stopped caring about games journalists like articles like a long time ago. It is just still distressing though, because there are a lot of people out there who do take that kind of stuff as like some kind of authority on anything, and it's like, what? No. Half of these guys don't even play games. You can tell. Okay. Made it to the outpost. Made it to the outpost. Gonna go and look through the thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, one thing I noticed in Forspoken that was really weird to me. Like whenever you level up in Forspoken, you power up and such, they have a silhouette of Freya as she's there, like hand to the side, like doing like a little Michael Jackson stance. And I'm thinking, like, if she actually did that when she was casting her magic, that would be pretty awesome. It's just too bad when you run around casting her magic, what she's doing is like, that's all she fucking does. Have you guys ever got those gaming magazines that have the fun color these boxes in and it makes a video game character? No. That sounds awesome. YouTubers do more damage to games than critics? Some of them, yeah. Some of them, yeah. There are plenty of YouTubers that are like, hey, this will be a funny video, and they say some dumb shit that isn't even, like, remotely accurate, and that becomes the new gospel. Like, you got hundreds of thousands of their fans now filling the internet and spreading that this is the way you're supposed to think about this. And it's like, why? It's stupid and inaccurate. It's like, but that's what they said, so that's what it is. This looks like a new camera angle, King Maximus. Oh yeah, I got the camera over there, so I'm faced towards the game instead of at the camera. Okay. Oh, I found there's an outpost up there. Hey, I guess we're going to the outpost then. Gonna claim ourselves an outpost. Oh yeah. Now, I think, based on the fact that I fell down the mountain earlier, I can fall down the mountain and it's not gonna kill me. I know if I jump from the top of the watchtower, I'm gonna die. But I'm confident that I can fall off a mountain and live. As long as I skid my butt against the side of the mountain while falling. Here goes. This isn't so bad. Not even as steep as I thought it was going to be. Let's take a nice, leisurely stroll. Nice, calm, leisurely, slow walk down the side of this. Fuck! Oh, God! Wait! No, I'm still alive! No, I'm not. Well, I was alive.
Don't hack off your limbs.
Okay, yeah, it's wise words.
Well, shit.
Okay. We're fine. Just gotta wait. Well, now we're here in this outpost. I mean,
What are you looking at?
Hey, wait just a ding dang old minute. I'm a freaking idiot. This is how you skip time. Oh, it costs money to skip time. Why does it cost money to rent, shelter, frickin'? I ain't got money to spend on sleeping. Just stay up. Ooh. Okay. What kind of ammo we got? 70 polymer tip. Better penetration power. I don't know. Increased noise, increased visibility. What? I don't want increased noise and visibility. I can get a fanny pack. I don't want increased noise and visibility, you bastards. Okay, well, we ain't getting nothing then. We're just gonna make the next long walk to that outpost. Dang. It's fine. Fine. It happens sometimes. Sometimes you fall off mountains and it kills you. I am unfamiliar with 127 hours. Ooh. Second beer. Yes.
Attempted murder!
No, it's not. Second beer is not nearly enough to get to the alcohol poisoning levels. Don't just even start. No. And as you go along, your body naturally works it through. And we've already been streaming for an hour, so one beer, 1 hour. If I finished that beer an hour ago, I'd already be sober, which I'm not. But if I did, then I would. Therefore, we're sober. Understand. Good. Yeah. Hopefully I can get the Killjoy 3 review script done very soon. I like to get on the film. I always feel very good when I get a video done, but then I deal with YouTube's crap and I end up feeling terrible from that. It's kind of a catch-22. I had a lot of crap from YouTube on the Killer Sofa review, and I'm like, why? Who? Like, it wasn't even like there were a lot of people who really cared about the movie. One bumfuck company from Brazil held the rights in that spat of the frickin' world, and they decided that they wanted the ad revenue that bad, and they were fighting tooth and nail for it. And I was like, frickin' really? Frickin' really? Thanks for that. Thank you so much, you bastards. Anyway. Why there's so many bushes? Can I come through with some Agent Orange or something? Anything played by Angry Joe? Oh, anything? Oh, right. Man. I could find... Fleeing? The bears just don't love me. There, it's okay. The bears don't love me. You still love me, right? Right? Sarah? Oh, man. How am I gonna... Oh, that is a road. That is a road. Should be able to cross... the road. Alrighty. There we go. The fishing version would be a lot more fun if they let you use the rifle. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. I did that on Red Dead. I was trying to catch some fish and they weren't biting, and I just saw them swimming around, like, taunting me right by the lakeshore. So I just took out my 6-shooter and shot his ass and put him in my pouch. It worked! Oh, but I've been wondering about giving a try of doing Fishing Planet again. Like, I played Fishing Planet years and years ago, and I did not like it. And I got a lot of flack at the time that it was, like, it was unfair of me to judge the game based on its current state and not on its potential. But, to be fair to those people, Fishing Planet still exists, which is not the same thing you can say for most fishing games out there for PC. There's the only other one that's really out there that exists right now that you can go and play with multiple people is The Angler, and The Angler just came out. So, chances are Fishing Planet's probably going to outlive The Angler. So the Angler might still be... I mean, the Hunter's doing fine. Plenty of people like the Angler. But I'm just saying, like, Fishing Planet is still kicking. People still play that, and they do enjoy it. And there's been a ton of... There's years and years of updates. Maybe a lot of the frustrations I have been addressed. Like the fact that you couldn't... the promised openness of the gameplay was limited to about 15 feet. Or that the multiplayer was just a chat box. And not actually being able to see anybody. I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. I played a really early version of the game. And it sucked. Warning. Moose is warning me. He's like, hey, no fucking running. No running in the hallway. Sir? Oh, you can smell me. It's like, and you stink! Sorry. He just can't get over how bad my ass stank. Guess I should have taken some Gas X before I went hunting. Oh well. Little fly buzzing around me. That's bothering. Yeah, I think I'm past his jurisdiction. He's not going to care about... Where the hell is... Okay. Why are the coyotes running away? Everyone think my ass stinks so bad. Okay, okay, here we go. We're getting there. We're going places. We're doing fine. We're golden. We're great. What the hell time is it? 23:49. It's not even midnight yet? Jesus Christ. Could it please? I'd like the sun to come up at some fucking point. And I'd like to not have to pay for it.
Deerbucks either have a typical or atypical antler arrangement. Typical antlers are symmetrical and their points grow straight up off the main beam. Atypical antlers are asymmetrical and their points may project at any angle from the main beam.
Okay. I learned that by looking at a rock. Hey, what? I'm playing the hunter. Man. Okay. Just head there first. Head there. Warm beer or blood pudding? You see, my problem is I have never had blood pudding, so I don't know entirely. I have no idea what exactly is going on with blood pudding. However, if it is what it sounds like, it's just straight blood made into a pudding, like gooey and thick, and I'd have to go with the warm beer. It's like, hey, tastes like iron and coppery. There are places, mostly in Europe, that beer is expected to be warm. It's just like, hey, it's beer. Drink it. It's warm, it's bitter. Delicious. Like I could just walk through bear country and the bears just run away from me. They know who's boss. And it ain't the bears. Coyotes running. That's right. It's my gaseous ass. Just farting and farting all hunt long. They will never know respite. What the fuck? Mothman? What the? Jesus. Okay, so this would be another stand. A stand I'd have to pay for. I gotta do the parts and the labor. $2,100. Okay. Time to find myself the way to the waypoint. Oh yes, going to the outpost. Oh yes, not going to fall off a mountain again. This time. Wasn't quite as safe as I thought. Bears running away. I ain't got no bear friends. Won't be here too long, but figured drop by. Thanks, folks, Shigaru. Thank you for stopping by. Just had some rants about lots of ridiculous stuff. Yeah, usual kind of hunting stream where I'm just kind of here. Yeah, and it's nighttime. I can't even really hunt too effectively. So I'm just trying to go places and hope for the best. Like, I can't see shit. It's because they can barely stand me. God damn. Actually, I can see shit. I can see shit right there. That's shit. That is shit right there. Very fresh from a moose. As a moose around here has been pooping. And he doesn't like me. He's run away. It's because I am still stinky. And you can see the direction of the wind. You know where it's going. It's going right towards that moose, and he's like, "Rah!" And he's just like, "Neh." So did that white-tailed deer. Actually, he's not running yet. He's just there like, "Oh, God! Have you heard of soap? What the fuck? Oh! We had a nice clean forest here until you showed up. Ah. My family has done nothing but run and shit for days. I'm sorry. And you keep your stinky ass down. You absolute degenerate. Here's the boop. I know I could see you, I'd shoot you. But I can't. Just need to bear down and concentrate. All right. I can do this. I get there. I'll be like, hey, time to shoot stuff. And stuff gonna be like, why you shooting me? And I'm gonna be like, XP and shoot it. Ain't gonna die. I might harvest it, I might not, I don't know. Depends on if I remember what buttons would do what. That is a weird little call there. There lie, I would really like to get laid. And I'm here like, I'm offering. Pull on up, my dear. Come on, buckaroo. Bring your antry ass over here. You can settle this like man and dear. Come on. Fresh deer ass right here. Would you like some? Tasty. They ain't come. Goddamn. Always leave me hanging. Leave me high and dry. At a big dang lake. Okay. Here we go. I learned the kanji for shoot. I know a deer is shika. I can recognize the kanji for kill. And die. But I only really know the pronunciation for die. So that was funny when Charlie and I were watching through Dragon Ball Z, which we're almost done with Dragon Ball Z. There's one part we were watching, I remember, where General Tao came up. You know General Tao, he's the guy who's been there since the original Dragon Ball. It says killer on the back of his outfits. But like most Dragon Ball characters, he also has a circle on the front of his outfit that has a kanji on it. Like Kami has the circle and it's got the kanji and it's the kanji Kami. God. For the Ox King, he's got the circle on his helmet with the kanji on it, and the kanji is Ushi. Ox. So General Tao, with killer on the back of his shirt, in English, has a circle with a kanji on. The kanji is kill. And I saw that, I just started laughing. I'm like, it is. Now, if only I can remember what the fucking thing is pronounced as. But I gotta remember the onyomi, the kunyomi, and also, if it just so happens to be used in spelling of a certain whatever word that is not... Like, it doesn't necessarily make sense, but it's just how it is. Like, one low-level word in Japanese that I know the kanji for is newspaper. Newspaper is shinbun, which sounds simple enough. Shin is new, or it can be new. It can be a lot of things. But the kanji is atarashi, which is new in Japanese, but the onyomi is shin, the sound reading. So the sound reading of atarashi is shin, so shinbun is spelled with shin, meaning atarashi, meaning new. Or, okay, so we got shinbun. Now you're thinking, okay, we got shin figured out. How you spelling bun? Well, it's a writing, it's got words and sentences and a lot of things like, it's bungaku, like literature, like sentence, like word, sentence, bun, that is often like just how that works. So you'd think it would be like sentence. It is not. Bun is not spelled bun. In Shinbun. In Shinbun, the bun is spelled ki. To hear. The kanji writing of Shinbun is new here. The word is effectively new sentence, but the writing is new here. Okay. Got a new outpost. That's the important part here. Please register. Please register for what? I can't do shit over here. Hunt with caution. Oh. Okay, that's you see, I feel personally attacked on that one. And attention! Respect our hunting reserve. Do not litter and keep the waters clean. Attention! Respect our facilities and our hunting reserve. Attention! Lonin ipsum digital art curricular swear adapting silk autumn connect liguilla dot got doot aspergranabit horn soda nabuk us Hersacious of Straditz das Kuldula Kulridufn Ra. Mue Donak Dolin Talba. Ultraka Nok P. Osipalulik on Kremlum and Mort. Nulla, Contempula, Urn. Uraquana son, Danak Plalak Jundo, Idaglad vid, Ublicadut. By the way, I'm curious, which anime make you cry? Which anime make you cry? Nervultabagab, I'll get auch in ordig julab. Piccolo orf, impertinent sin, virgilaz vibe juice. Null sim doctor if. Of bu palda, inda prenulum irrigate eric. Blunt. Prom adaptive. Vahunda. Eyes a minimum of adaptive. Roof? Autumn voluptuous. Entered head Talia Apostle Ilio. Potatoes correspondence elevated a C arium alquium ipsium. I don't understand what the hell any of that means. Okay, I say I cry on the Baki anime series about the bad treatments Baki received on his father in the duel against his half-brother Jack, and when Yuichiro, the grandpa of Baki, came back from the dead to give encouragements on Baki. I'm unfamiliar, so I guess it's fine. Hazard rating. Okay, good thing I'm not colorblind. Down here reading, waiting to see if the sun frickin' comes up at some point. Got the moon over there. How long until the sun comes up? What time is it? It's 1:11. Great. Where's my phone? Ah, crap. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh. Now, I'd like to murder something. Like, we killed a deer, but we gotta kill 2. Zwei. Ni. Wait a minute. How do you count animals? Chica. Damn it. It's like Japanese has rules for counting things based on their shape. So I don't know how to count animals yet. Damn it. But, there's, counting flat objects, there's counting cylindrical objects, there's counting big things, there's counting small things, counting spheres, there's counting people. Hitari, futari, sanin, yonin, gonin, rokunin, nananin, hachinin, kyunin, junin. Pretty simple, pretty simple. The only odd ones are 1 and 2, which is not that odd. Like, Hito is a way you can pronounce person. So, Hitori. Like, okay. Person 1. And Futari. Oh, person number. Futa is like, I don't know. I'm used to it. They're like, Futa. 2. 2 people. Futari. There we go. Got it. Figured it out. Done. Everything's great. Everything's good. Everything's golden. Okay. Guess I'm gonna find out what these spots are. This is gonna be wandering around grabbing points of interest in the middle of the dang night. In the middle of the night, I've been wandering around, grabbing points of interest, making gunshot sounds. I've been smelling like ass. The moose don't like me. The bears run for the hills, and I have to pee. Oh, that's the beer. I've just been enjoying going back to more nostalgic Japanese stuff for me, and because I'm now actually bothering to really learn the language, there are more things I'm picking up, and it's like, look at that. Oh, that's that. It's amazing. It would be nice, like, I just know, like, some of my favorite RPGs are the Phantasy Star series, but famously, like, especially with the 16-bit era, like, you talk about bad game localization these days, back then a lot of times I didn't even really try, which I don't know if it's necessarily worse than, like, I mean, it's like, here's the thing. Back then, when it came to bad localization, it's just the team didn't care and they just made up whatever the hell they wanted. Today, with the bad localization, it's the team absolutely cares. And they are making up whatever the hell they want. Just they are specifically, intentionally vandalizing the things now. So, I don't know. I have a favorite 80s and 90s favorite Japan animes instead of Dragon Balls. I don't know about favorites. I just have what I saw as a kid. I didn't have an. There wasn't really an opportunity for me to just pick and choose and experience a lot of things and figure out which of these I liked better than others. I had access to some things. I watched them. I didn't see very much anime. Let me see, what's this? A ship in harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. Gosh. Oh, philosophy. Ah, man. Hit you right in the feels. Anyway. Get an XP for this, not bad, not bad. Like, I just remember, like, my first anime that I can think of was theHunter Yoko. Which is funny because it's one of those, it's one of those, super fan servicey kinds, but not like super duper fan servicey, but like, topless kind of ladies kind of going on. Which is also not necessarily the age I was supposed to be seeing it at. Like, it's just kind of... There you go. The other anime, the second early anime I saw was The Girl from Fantasia. Which wasn't as hardcore as theHunter Yoko. But it was still pretty fan servicey. And on both of those, it was with subtitles. There was no dub. The hell, Moose? Jesus Christ! I'm going. Wish you can discover new masterpieces. It's good, cheesy with the Japan language. Oh yeah, I'm hoping to be able to just dig into anything. Like, I don't have to worry about, did it get localized? Did it get translated? Or did it get butchered? Funny thing, though, I was talking about RPGs I played. One relatively early example I can think of a RPG that did get localized, and in that localization they did certainly change a few things, would be Lunar, the Silver Star. And it was interesting because, like, it came out on Sega CD, and then it freaking... Fuck. Lunar came out on Sega CD. It did pretty well. But, you know, Sega CD is not going to do super amazing. And then it got further releases. But there's Lunar, and then there was Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. And then Lunar got released, Lunar 1, and I think Lunar 2 as well, were released again with an enhanced version on the Sega Saturn. But that only came out in Japan. But then... that was Lunar Silver Star Story. But then Lunar 1 and 2 were released again on the PlayStation 1, with Lunar Silver Star Story Complete and Lunar Eternal Blue Complete.
Nerd!
I played Japanese RPGs from my Sega CDs and my PlayStation 1s. That's what I did. But there were a few things that I noticed over the years that were mentioned here and there. And it made it clear that they definitely were changing some stuff up. Because the first of all, the strategy guide for Lunar Silver Star, Lunar Eternal Blue, Lunar 2 Eternal Blue, that one made mention that, hey, we always wanted to incorporate a sort of pay to save your game feature, but since Lunar 2 included separate experience points for your magic, that gave us the idea that we could actually do that here. And it's like, oh, the Japanese version just let you save your game normally, but the American version, the localization team changed the save system to cost magic experience points to save your game. But they say they offset that by also increasing the amount of magic experience points that you would normally gain from regular play. And it's like, huh. But then there was one part where in Lunar you encounter a hermit in a tower. What the fuck? That didn't even tell me where that came from. You encounter a hermit. I think he's in a tower. I can't remember exactly where he is, but he's a hermit. You encounter a hermit in Lunar 1. And in the game, it's telling me that he is just got incredible flatulence. That he just farts a lot. And so no one wants to stay around him. In the making of Lunar, this Silver Star story complete, they make mention of the fact that they had a little difficult time trying to translate that particular plot point in the new game, specifically because they had made mention of it in the first game. And evidently, in all the new scenes developed for the game in Japan, they didn't make mention of that. Because that wasn't part of the fucking story. So, it was a newer, higher quality version of the story, and they were there like, how do we fit the fart joke in here? Fuck! We gotta get the fart in there! No warning thump. I'm fine. That gets me wondering about a lot of other things in Lunar. Because one of the first things you do in Lunar is you go to the local dragon and you get a dragon diamond. And at least in the English translation, it's very strongly implied that the dragon diamond is literally dragon shit. So, I'm wondering, in the Japanese original, did Quark shit out the dragon diamond? Or Is he just... Does he just have a diamond? Now, I already know English, Jovat. Now, I'm saying I don't know the Japanese version. The English version, that it made it kind of clear that they added the fart joke, and they fucked with the save system in the sequel. But that's what's got me thinking that the Dragon Diamond also may not be quite as fecal in its origins as previously implied. But yeah, I remember like stories of damn it. Did I not shoot the dang thing? It shat itself. It scared the shit out of it. Yeah, bunny, 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 bunny. Yeah, bunny, 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 bunny. Just want to play a little game called Watership Down. Don't kill Thumper. Ah. Too late. All right. Flesh, intestines, lumbar vertebrae, pelvis. I used the wrong kind of ammo for this? Really? What is bunny ranked ammo? I just shot it right up its ass. Which is a terrible shot. That was like real bad if you actually wanted to eat the thing. But, fortunately, this is a video game and that doesn't matter. I feel like I should have just left the game running for a few hours off stream to get back to daytime. Because, god damn it. Okay, that's that. Means I can go there. Still need to kill one more blacktail, D? That Toik went trotting over there. I don't know what to do about that. Is a Bambi horror movie coming out? I'm still waiting on Blood and Honey 2. I'm waiting eagerly. Like, hell yes, give me that blood and that honey. It's gonna be great. 223 is... I'm using the 223. It one range it no 243. I don't. Do they have a 223? Oh, I got a 243. Dang it. Okay. But what if I shot them, like, gently? What if I was just like, hey, rabbit? Boop. Like, I still like how I poorly shot that one earlier, and then I just gave up on tracking it immediately, and then I found it, and it was dead. Ah, whitetail running away. There are whitetail deer that have been showing up around my house lately, which is pretty cool. I assume they're whitetail deers because they have really fucking white tails, I'll tell you that much. Semi-auto 223 in one of the DLCs? Ah, semi-auto. That means you can just go, like, from one rabbit to the other, like, quick, boom, boom, boom. Don't gotta worry about working the bolt. Hey, Mr. Bear, it's okay. Walking through. Going to points of interest in the dark. This is the part where it feels like the ATV would be handy, because I ain't even worried about hunting. I'm just trying to get places. Oh, I killed Yogi in a previous stream, Jovat. I did the double tap on him, like, before he even finished reacting. Like, I didn't know what was going to happen after the first shot. I just shot him again. Where'd the dang old rabbit run off to? You know, real rabbits run away a lot faster than the ones in this game. Just saying. Then don't kill Boo Boo? Oh. That's some very old shit right there. Beaumont Western hiking. Freaking cabins. Did I not grab that outpost? Am I stupid? Okay. Question mark? Why you gotta run away? I just... All the rabbits, they're like, ah, get out of here. Hello, Ryan Izzard. Hello, hello. Alright, we found another big pile of rocks.
Whitetail males shed and regrow their antlers every year. Length and branching of antlers are determined by nutrition, age, and the genetics. The number of points, the length, or the thickness of the antlers is a general indication of age, but cannot be relied upon for positive aging. Antlers begin to grow in late spring, covered with a highly vascularized tissue known as velvet. Bucks shed their antlers when all females have been bred from late December to February.
All the females have been bred. God damn. And just no doe left behind. Jeez. A hunting game, Jovat. A hunting game. Why does a hunting game? There we go. So I love with the delay. You probably already typed that and had it in the chat, and I started saying it on stream, correcting you after you already corrected yourself. Modern Weapon DLC has a semi-auto 22 and a 223 and a 308. Great DLC if you're Rambo hunt. 308. Shut up! I'm just walking here. I don't want a moose today. Too much of a pain in the ass. Land-based fishing with a rifle. That's right. I mean, honestly, after I spent $355 and 92 cents at the grocery store today, maybe I should just shoot the fucking rabbits or those deer that show up. Though I don't have nah, the deer can stay. I don't have a big enough freezer for that. What am I hunting? Light. My quest is to take out some blacktail deer. A warning call. He's not necessarily downwind. I might be able to get this. My quest is to take out some blacktail deer. I got one earlier out of sheer luck. I happened across one. It was a bad angle. I shot it in the back of the head. I didn't hit any vital organs and it ran off. I decided to give up on it and I walked off. I ended up tripping across it later. It turns out the wounds were enough to kill it. So, sheer luck. Absolute sheer luck. Ooh, hello, hello. That is a beautiful little beastly buck. Now, I can't do a headshot on that or it's going to ruin the trophy.
Hey, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at his buck right here. It's going to be great. Turn off my light. I don't know if that... It doesn't seem to bother them, but... I mean... Why risk it at this point? Shoot everything that moves when you play. Fair. Fair. The only problem is I can't quite tell if there's any ground blocking this guy's, like, vitals. Now, if there would be, I should be able to... I stand up. Necessarily a good shot. Please tell me I fucking hit him at least. He's got to have some blood somewhere. I don't know if I hit a vital organ, but I'm pretty sure I hit him.
Well, shit.
Okay. What the fuck? How I shot him. Okay, then they ran away. They shat themselves. Shut up. Okay.
Hey, just say fuck it and leave.
Ah. Which way did you go, you little bastard?
Attempted murder!
God damn it. Wound severity unknown. Bleed rate unknown. Oh. This is trot. I don't think this is recent activity. He ran, and then ran where?
Does that make this better or worse?
I feel like it's everything a lot worse right here. He's running this way. And then he's trotting this way. Then he's trotting this way. I was like, have a nice little stroll. And I don't see any indicator of any fucking blood. How is that possible? I went center mass. Center fucking mass. Like, yo, nothing in the way. Like, you can give me that bullshit about I happen to miss all his vital organs, but how the fuck did I miss the entire fucking beast?
Oh, now that shouldn't be.
But yeah, how does that? What the fuck? I'm like, where's my bloodstain? Where the hell is the bloodstain? Where's the bloodstain? Where's the body? I shot this deer. Like, I'm thinking like, you know, maybe I missed the lungs. And maybe I got lucky and hit the spine or something. Or maybe it's just a shitty gut shot, but, you know, it might do the trick. But it's like, nah. You didn't fucking touch me. I'm moving on. God damn it. I don't know, Joe, but I'm kind of used to hearing my own voice. Bigger gun? How the hell did it miss? How did it miss? It wasn't oh, you didn't get the vital area hit. It was just no. It somehow didn't do a damn thing. You did nothing. No blood, no bodies. We hit nothing. Fast travel there, and then walk to the next spot. God damn it. just really anger. Very anger. Incredibly anger. So anger. Rage. It's the deer right there. I'm there like, whoop, and then boop, and then he just go boop. And like, huh? Boop. And like, where it hit you? It didn't. How? Unfreezing must have thrown my aim off. I just, I just, I just, I, The thing was within 100 yards. The sight, it shouldn't have been, Even then, I was aiming slightly high on it, so if it did drop, it would have been, but I wasn't aiming so high, like, my aim wasn't so high that I'm thinking like, oh, maybe I got a spine shot on it. It's like, nah, that would be too high based on where I was aiming. But that also means that the bullet drop should have definitely caught it still, like, it was under 100 yards. Like Yoda grumbly, god dang it. Moose. Coyote. Deer. And all of them are like, nah, we none of us is sleeping here right now. They're all like, nah. Oh yeah, I know how half crazy can look. I was just worried I was a little too far back for the lungs. I get concerned about whether or not it's going to hit the shoulder blades and the arm bones, and then it'll be like, oh, well, sorry, didn't reach the lungs, no vital organs hit, they've just run off, haha, you suck. I'm like, dang it, I suck. And it's like, yeah, you do. Here we go. Dogs, grass, and 100 meters to go until the outpost. That I should have tagged long ago. Why did I not tag this outpost? Tempting. I'm not nearly a good enough shot for that, but tempting. In the beginning, you said nice and relaxing. Perhaps I should take back your words. I have a way of making things not nearly as relaxing as they could be. Okay. Found your outpost. I'm gonna post the outpost. Hey. Fine. Okay, fast travel and facilities unlocked. Boom. Not you, it's the game. Been hunting IRL for over 50 years, and you miss shots in this game that would be kill shots IRL. Oh, shit. Okay. I still need to take out a black-tailed deer somewhere. But I got that outpost. And this outpost. And that one. Those two are real close together. They're not really necessary. But I got them. That's the point. Fast travel points. Handy. Handy. And the sun rises, you say? It's only about 4 in the morning. At least in your book, you seem to have more fun compared to, like, Suicide Squad? Now, this is a game you can constantly piss off because of all the grinding mechanics. Fair, fair. I kind of like grinding, though. As long as it's enjoyable. But, like, just doing the same thing over and over again just to make number go bigger. I don't know. I still enjoy it. I guess that's why I like Shenmue 3 a lot. It's like, horse dance time! Yeah! Here we go. Horse dance. 5 hours of horse dance and garlic eating. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to check at the grocery store where I was today that I spent $355.92 at. I forgot to check for the pickled garlic. Damn it. I was wanting to do a Shenmue stream, a Shenmue 3 stream of every time I eat garlic, I eat garlic. I was thinking that would be a lot of fun. Also, I was just looking for an excuse to gorge on garlic. I like garlic. It'd be a slight change of pace from the hunting and fishing and drinking beer and trucking and drinking beer streams. But on a groceries list, I did, but then when I go with like someone who's brought me to the grocery store, like it's not me, like I'm not the one in the car, they are, and then I go in by myself and they stay in the car, I feel kind of extra need to get done quickly. Do a horse stance when Rio does one of the game. Oh, my groin. My groin. I can't. I know. No. Garlic is a staple around here. Wife is Italian. Lucky. Lucky man. Oh. Congratulations. But, yeah. See, my fiance, she just likes when I make spaghetti for her. So that's my thing. But I'm the one who really like garlic, and I'm like, I mean, I got garlic powder. I could have like a spoonful of garlic powder every time I eat garlic in the game. But that's not exactly how I like my garlic. That would be a lot. That'd be a lot. But garlic powder comes in pretty big containers. But yeah, this is getting we are very much past quitting time. I need to get to my Nihongo Benkyo shitemasu. Nihongo o benkyo shite. あなたはわかります。 ではわかります。元気。はあ、こんばんは。さようなら。鹿を食べます。So, let's see. It is about time to see if I can raid out. Is there any raiding possibility going on at the moment? What up? What going on? Ah. Okay, so we got Thick Black Daddy is on some Helldivers too. Sparkles in Motion is on some Elden Ring. Roscoe is doing a little to the left. That's a little puzzle game about just shifting things around. And we got Rainy Day Games on the Stella Blade demo, but I don't think she talks. So. It was fun. It was peaceful. I'd like to think so. But any preference? I gotta be fast on this because I have to specifically, like, the way this works now, I gotta specifically click following to filter it out to the people who I got on my following. Grandma's but then every once in a while, every few seconds it just takes it off, and there we go. We gotta click it again. So that's fun. Edibot's there, but she got like 500 viewers, and it'd be kind of silly for us to show up with like 10. So wait until the stream's a bit stronger, then maybe we can raid Edibot on occasion here and there when Polter's not streaming. This is so much easier when Polter's streaming. I could just be like, hey, raiding Polter, boom. But she ain't streaming right now. Now what? Well, I guess I gotta figure that out on my own. Alright. Ooh, little Thick Black Daddy Helldivers. Boom, boom, boom. And where'd the raid option go? This raid channel. Where the hell is my raid option? Oh, come on. Raid. Following. Big Black Daddy. With start raid. There's the button. Jesus. Okay. So, thank you all for watching. I've been Shado, and remember,
Given the chance, the deer would shoot you and everyone you love.
probably because you've already killed half the family and friends, but never mind that.